morning, thanks for joining us again. And we're just off on another little walk. Oh, you can see Maria, it's a little bit narrow, this path, and we're just staying on a little campsite in the village of Bosley, just between Macclesfield and Leek, at the Harrington Arms. Quite nice, not been open very long. So we've set off from there, just gone past the parish church of St Mary's, and we're heading up to Bosley Cloud, which is something I've been meaning to do for ages. I used to stare wistfully at it from the train on the way down to London, thinking I wish I was going up there instead of going down to the big smoke. But yeah, no, I've never been up there. So we're just heading across country and down some through some farmland, and then there's a mixture of kind of country lanes that take us up to the path up the side of Bosley Cloud. So yeah, why not join us? There you can see Bosley Cloud out ahead of us. Weather was supposed to be a bit better today, but it looks like there's still a few. It was awful when we woke up, but still a few showers drifting through. Nothing too severe though, I don't think. Just coming down under an old disused railway, didn't even know that one was there. And I think we're just coming down to where we cross the River Dane. A bit muddy. Trousers are soaked from crossing the field. One of those days where I should have put gaiters on, but don't really think of using them for summer, do you? There's some old silos or something down here. The River Dane making its way down from its headwaters just above Buxton. Lovely little river that is. Used to go chub fishing in that many years ago. So up from the River Dane we've had about 1 kilometre along a little country road, and then you come out just at the base of the cloud, and we just turn left and then pick up a footpath to the right to take us up there. Quite impressive looking. Footpath's a bit indistinct here, but just going off the map and I can see the stile exiting the field in front of us now. It's starting to rain again, and wind's getting up. Hope you can hear with the wind noise. Right, we've just come out at a little tiny lane just below the last climb up to the summit, and yeah, it was a bit overgrown, and there's a couple of slightly dodgy stiles. So I think the Gritstone trail just leaves on the left as we climb up here. So I think we'll add in a slightly different loop and go back that way, and then pick up the return route, because more or less this is an out and back, only about what was it, I think it's overall it's only about sort of 6 miles or something like that, you know, so 3 miles out and 3 miles back, but we'll just add in that little extra loop just to I'm sure the Gritstone trail will be a little bit better maintained, so we'll do that. At this point we're just sticking on the Gritstone trail, as it just takes us up towards the top of the cloud. Up a big staircase at this point. Wallaby, mate. Didn't expect to see that up here. I'm assuming they're wallabies and not kangaroos. Used to have wild wallabies in Cheshire. I'm not sure whether they're still around. There's a peacock somewhere around as well. Last stretch up to the trig point now. It's only 343 metres above sea level, but nice vantage point out over the Cheshire Plain and back along the ridge across to Mow Cop there as well. Just show you that. Had quite a bad fire up here. It is quite accessible. There's a car park down at the bottom, and the risk of fires increases with the accessibility, I always find. You can see where we've got our camper van way down there, straight over towards Sutton radio mast, and you can see Bosley Reservoir, which we had a quick look around yesterday. Starting our way back down off the cloud now, and see what we see on the way. Won't show you stuff twice, but we are going to try and take a slightly different route back down the Gritstone trail, because it will be better maintained, I think. Right, if you look on the route that I've posted a link to, you'll see we've stayed on the Gritstone trail coming down, and already I think so far, touch wood, the stiles are a little bit less rickety, and a lot of gunshot. I think it's probably a clay pigeon shoot, because they're shooting like mad. It sounds like World War III has broken out. Yeah, so that little additional loop we did coming back down via the Gritstone trail was much better. It's actually quite a pretty route as well, but all the stiles and all of that were much better, so yeah, I'd recommend that rather than the dodgy route that we went up. But I'll mark the actual route we've walked, and then you can take your pick if you ever find yourself following along. That's us nearly finished now. Nice walk. Only about just under 10 kilometres by the time we get back to the campsite. So that's sort of 6 miles in total. 3 out, 3 back. So I hope you've enjoyed it. It was a nice morning's walk. And if you have enjoyed it, if you wouldn't mind doing the honours, giving it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, maybe you'd consider subscribing. And we'll no doubt see you very soon on another video. Cheers now, bye.
Bye.